Now this is one neat ride. I definitely would give this one 4 stars. Petit Jean Park. You gotta check it out, and they also have a lodge up there for you to eat out. Some nice views.
Well, this is Monday morning, and we're gonna do, I want to call it Petit Jean, but it's Petit Jean, something like that, State Park. It's supposed to be a nice ride. I think we're gonna do about 160 miles. And again, nice weather. We're taking advantage of it because we know there's some rain coming shortly. But we're going to have fun today. Fun.
I gotta tell you, this ride here I want to call it Petit Jean, but it's Petit Jean, I think is the way they pronounce it. But here we left down here from our campground. I tell you what, this 7, it is a nice road, and there wasn't that much traffic on it. We really enjoyed it. Our first stop was right in here, and they got a dam right here, and you'll see some pictures and video of it. There's the dam right here. I tell you, it was all neat here, and then we took 7 on up, and like I said, you know, they advertise Scenic 7. We've been in the south side of Hot Springs, and we've been way up north on 7. But here we started cutting across to get to Petit Jean State Park. We stopped here, I think, with an overlook, and we stopped here, or right here, that's where the lodge was, I think, somewhere in here. And no, I was wrong. I think the lodge was here, and this right here, we ended up stopping somewhere in here, and it was that big overlook where you could see over all this. After that, it was pretty much beelining it home. This 9 and 10 was pretty neat, and we've been on this one several times, Highway 5, and then kind of went back on 7, and we took a back way, and it brought us, this part from here to here was in no time. Alright, let's get on with the video. Right now, we're going on 7, and 7 goes right downtown, the main part of Hot Springs. You got to check it out. We came back later one day when the weather wasn't good, and we were in the truck, and we did some exploring. It was fun.
Highway 7, we're going up towards the dam. This is a neat little road.
Now this is the entrance to the park, and all we're doing is seeing Nimrod Dam. And I'll tell you, whoever the guy was, he was pretty cool. He waved us in, so we got to go check this out. Now I don't think we were here more than 20, maybe 30 minutes top. I'll tell you what, this place was impressive. It's neat. We enjoyed it. Now, would you say that's some water coming through there? Well, we also took, damn it, our drone. He flew today. And I'll tell you what, I love seeing the drone fly because these are some neat little videos of what this place looks like. And of course, walking on the bridge and walking by the side, looking over at the dam, it's cool, it looks good, but nothing is like having your drone go up there when it behaves and take some neat little pictures. Alright, remember, we just made a left off Highway 7, just I think we just crossed this bridge that this river flows through. We made our left, came into the park, and right here where we're at the dam, I don't think it's more than a half a mile from the entrance of the park. Maybe there's Marcia and Karen. It wasn't hot. I think it was just right. I don't even think we had jackets on. I'll have to see in the video here in a minute. But I know the weather was nice. It isn't nice here in Florida right now. Editing this video, it's damn hot.
Yes, Marsh?
Nimrod Dam.
Damn it. Kinda neat?
Yeah, it's nice.
Pretty neat, ain't it? We're ready, one last look, and you guys are ready, aren't you? All right, time to go. That's pretty neat. Really pretty around here, too. Just one of the overlooks.
Well, this is the entrance to the Petit Jean State Park, and I'll tell you what, you get a pretty good view out here. There's a few people out looking. I think we were probably here about 30 minutes. Now, this is nice. We enjoyed it, but later on, it's going to get even nicer. All right. Right here, we're coming into the lodge. Where the lodge is, it's pretty nice. A nice lodge. And I mean, I guess they must have motel rooms here too, because we're sitting out there enjoying the sight, taking in a little. You'll see some of those pictures in a minute. The only thing bad about right here, we wanted a seat by the window. I mean, we're on this trip, and as you've seen, it wasn't that busy, but they didn't want to put us by the window. It's kind of amazing. You sit there, then you see the next people come in, and they go right by the window, and you go, hey man. Anyway, this place is nice. Afterwards, you see us kicking back. Beautiful view overlooking the valley and stuff back there. There's looking back at the lodge, and there's that pool. So if they got a pool here, you know, they must have some rooms here. and the food was good. We had a good time here. Alright, we got back on the main road, and about a mile or two down the road we made a left, and we're on this road. This is a neat little road. Now remember what I was telling you about earlier? Later you see the nice part. Folks, this is the nice part. I tell you, what a spectacular view you get up here. A lot of history. We spent an hour here. Where are we right now?
We're at Stouts Point.
Stouts Point. Pretty stout guy, weren't he?
Yes, he built a plantation. It was an apple orchard plantation.
Apple orchard, okay.
And you can come take this picture right here because it tells the story, the legend of Petit Jean, which means Little John.
I'm cracking up right here because let me tell you, my Marcia, she is in her element. I think everybody's enjoying that. That was the grave of Petit Jean, I believe. And hey, a nice place to oversee everything. You got to get pictures of the bike in. And hey, how do you like this view? Isn't this nice? And one more picture of the bikes. I mean, that's how we got here, right? Check this out. Now, they have a little boardwalk out there, and you can walk around, and it gives you a very good perspective of everything. There's Marcia and Karen getting their picture taken. And, oh yeah, did I say we had pictures of the bikes? You got to throw them in. I think Junior Ranger is taking the junior off of his name right there. There's me and my wife. And here is Ed and Karen. And like I said, this place, there's that boardwalk I was talking about. Really great walking around there. And guess what? Today, damn it, flew again. And this was the third time he flew in the whole trip, and I think this is the last time, but check that view out. Ain't that sweet? Well, it was time for Damn It to come down, and it was time for us to head on back to camp.
Prepare to turn sharp left in half a mile.
Well, what you didn't see in the video, we stopped at this one store. We got some beer and got some lottery tickets to pay for this trip, but it didn't work. They're a sprocket and a clutch. They are wore out. Now, you know they've been sleeping all day, but I'll tell you, it's always nice coming back to the camp, having a campfire. We enjoyed it with our buddies. We're having a good time. And unfortunately, the clock is ticking, tick-tock, tick-tock. Another day in the books, and trying to think how many more days we have, because we did have some rain and everything. Well, I hope you're enjoying these videos. We got a few more to give you, and remember, we'll have the GPX routes on our web page. All right, guys, see you on the next video.